Glenn Beck. He has figured out, of course, that the president is stacking his administration with Marxist, obviously. Let's let him explain. Clip number 9.
Look, here's what we have. We have a government that has built a cage. We have Marxist after Marxist after Marxist after Marxist, anti-capitalist everywhere. We have John Holdren, the science czar, who has come out and said that we have to deindustrialize or devolve or de-develop the United States of America. Well, how do you do that? You now have the Department of Energy this week coming out and saying, well, we're going to go on and go through all of the regulations on all appliances to figure out which appliances will be available in the future for the United States consumer. I mean, we're going down really spooky paths that don't make any sense unless you understand the framework of global redistribution, not from the wealthy to the poor in America, but from the wealthy America to the poorest nations, and a global governance structure.
So you're alleging a big whole plot by the Obama administration to do that?
No, I'm not alleging it. I'm pointing it out. I'm showing it. It's in their own words.
Oh, no, it's true. It's true. I remember the other day Obama gave a huge speech about global governance. And he said, I would like to hand the reins of this country over to mainly Syria and Kenya. Congratulations. You now run the place. And that's why they elected him, obviously. And he's been a sleeper cell the whole time. And you see that's why over the last 2 years he's given trillions of dollars to Botswana and the Philippines. Oh, no, he didn't. He gave them to Wall Street. Weird. That is such a strange thing for a Marxist to do. Now, not only under Bush's watch, but also under Obama's watch, not only did they give the $700 billion in TARP money, not only did they give $182 billion to AIG, which then went to Wall Street, not only did they give hundreds of billions of dollars to Freddie Mac and Fannie Mae, which then went to Wall Street, but they also gave $2 trillion through the Fed to buy the toxic assets of Wall Street. So a president who's given literally trillions of dollars to Wall Street is a Marxist and has a global governance plan to have the third world take over. Well, we might become a third world country, but it ain't got nothing to do with global governance. It has to do with the fact that we've given all the money in the country to the top 1%. They've robbed us blind, and we're eventually going to have a situation where we have the mega rich and the rest of us who are at the bottom. And this moron of morons, this lunatic, is on television talking about, oh, the government's full of Marxists. Who the hell's a Marxist? There hasn't been a Marxist around in 50 frickin' years. What are you talking about? Like, when I see stuff like this, I'm like, what happened? What planet did these guys grow up on? But I know what planet. So I read the books on the background of a lot of these conservative hosts. Their dads were all mental. They were all, and I don't know anything about Glenn Beck. I know I read on Rush Limbaugh. I read about the Koch brothers who finance a lot of this, etc. And all their dads have the same theme, which is like, oh, I hate the communists. The communist Marxists are coming. And they're still trying to placate their dads. They're trying to make their dads proud by saying, oh, I hate the Marxists. Which Marxist? There hasn't been a Marxist around in 20 years. Okay. Oh, what are you talking? I said, Daddy, are you proud? Oh, you're proud? I fought the non-existent Marxists. Why don't you go back and fight the Bolsheviks? That's coming. That'll be around the corner. Go back and fight the Shining Path. Go back and fight. I don't know. How many years you got to go back? The Trotskyites, the Jacobin people. Just go. I mean, the great Ming dynasty of the 13th century. As long as you're making crap up. Oh, Obama's always had a Ming strategy. Oh, he's always been a Mingster. And Obama's worried about appeasing these clowns. This is what you should do with the clowns, okay? Yeah, there's lunatics all over the country. That guy in Florida wants to burn Qurans for whatever crazy reason, right? Glenn Beck thinks that the government is full of Marxists and Ronald McDonald's. I don't know, okay, and psycho killers. Who cares what they think? But the reason we cover it is because Obama's upset. Oh my God, you're going to be on Glenn Beck. You remember that? When they fired Shirley Sherrod, they literally told him, you better resign before you're on Glenn Beck. Oh, that's so fucking sad. Oh, that's so sad.